Does color really matter that much? If you're new to the world of color, you might be asking yourself, why all the fuss? And yes, just won't cut it. There's an art as well as a science to choosing the right color. At Lorema, we believe that color is more than just a visual experience. It's a language that communicates emotions, trends, and even style. We at Color Insights envision a colorful future for clients by combining human insight with advanced research. Now to introduce the human behind the insights. Hi there, I'm Samantha McLean, Color Marketing and Design Manager here at Lorema. In 2019, our team led the development of Lorema Group's Color Insights, a revolutionary color platform designed to meet the specific needs within the coatings industry, recognizing the significance of selecting the perfect paint color for homeowners, designers, and hobbyists. Our ColorFall team innovated a solution that empowers users to make informed choices. Understanding color trends is like deciphering the path of our cultural evolution. It's about looking back to move forward. However, it is important to remember what forecasters determine is more than just the popular color of the year. It is an expression of the way in which we will communicate in future. Let's get ready to look ahead with Color Insights Color of the Year webinar. Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to our 2024 Color of the Year webinar presented by Color Insights. Recognizing the importance of selecting the perfect color for homeowners, designers, and hobbyists, Lorema's Group's ColorFile team innovated a solution that empowers users to make informed choices. Lorema's involvement within CMG, Color Marketing Group, a global network for color enthusiasts and forecasters, has been marked by active participation, whether that was in chromosomes, future thinking, summit workshops, and of course, our dedication extends beyond events. I myself, having served on the CMG's board of directors for the past 2 years. And of course, as you can see on the slide, it is possible to still love color and have a favorite. So let me hear in the chat, what are your favorite colors? Mine is, of course, red. I know we have one person at least in attendance whose favorite color is green. Feel free to tell me more of your favorite colors. Oh, we have another person for green. So we have a light green and we have a lime green. So I wonder if that light green is on the more like blue green shade. Is it feeling a little sage? Is it muted? We've got browns from Charles. Very interesting. Did you like Earth Henna, our color of the year for last year? It was a very orange terracotta brown, but still within the brown family. And then for me, as far as the tone and shade of red, I think I just like the umbrella of all reds. But yeah, so we'll see if there's any more comments that come in. Feel free to share whenever. There's no right or wrong time to make a post and comment. But anyways, it is important to note that as we discuss color trends today, that this information is not based on empirical surveys or the logic of a new it color. It's about understanding beyond our emotional attachments to specific colors, like our favorites. So, we at Color Insights believe that each year, one truth is undeniable: color drives consumerism. And in the end, color selections amount to a color direction and not a dictation. So, welcome to today's presentation, where we will embark on a journey of responding to change in an ever evolving world. In a previous presentation, Changing Landscapes, we explored the global impact of crisis throughout history and how individuals and industries have demonstrated resilience bouncing back even after hardships. So now we can look at that with the lens of today. We stand upon a new foundation, and are we ready to take that step forward? In the coming slides, we will guide you through 3 distinct color collections, each with its own unique inspiration. Afterwards, each story collection, we will unveil key colors that resonate with the regions we serve. By understanding and embracing these themes and colors, brands can position themselves at the forefront of change and harness potential. So, together, let's embark on this colorful journey as we explore the power of adaptability and significance of an open mind and value the flexible approach. By doing so, we will empower ourselves to shape future brands and stand together. So, by understanding and embracing these themes and colors, brands can position themselves at the forefront of change and harness its potential. Together, let's embark on this journey. So, thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to see what lies on the horizon with optimism and anticipation. So, to start, our first collection is Mixed Reality, inspired by the merging of real world familiarity to otherworldly unknowns. Much like the 1960s had a space race obsession blurring into layers of interior design, fashion, and so much more, we are witnessing a similar blurring with the real world and the fantastical virtual realms possible because of technology and imagination. So, three themes within this color insights we suggest as signalers for mixed reality are as follows: neo creatives, digital escapism, and the fluid state. This color story is about more than just the metaverse. We talked about that a lot 2 years ago. But moving forward, digital landscapes and immersive escapism have been apparent in consumers and have especially so for younger generations, which is why now there is a growing expectation that some objects in space should be otherworldly. Why be mundane if you could be living in a video game? So, neo creatives are designers and brands prepared to break the conventions of home furnishings and expectations, to which consumers are excitedly participating. Think of those big red boots that were themed after Astro Boy, a famous Japanese comic, which released in 2023. Consumers were so eager for this cartoon made real aesthetic and push out content, marketing, and mass engagement of themselves for the product. It was an art form in itself to be achieved, but it is why collaborating with neo creatives will be key to capturing excitement in 2024. Much like the support of neo creatives, digital escapism permeates much of the themes found within seeking broader ranges of entertainment. And those who adopt methods to provide this early on will find success and loyalty within these audiences. Lastly, fluid state is a recognition of the reality we're in. There is no analog experience anymore. Tech permeates multiple levels of our everyday lives without consumers giving much pause for consideration. So, has your business considered how to harness this tool and better connect with customers? So, with all this in mind, let's reveal the colors that support this trend. So we have 4 colors for this palette. It's a collection that is inspired by real and virtual experience of color, taking high chroma, bright and luminescent feelings of colors. And ultimately, this palette is made up of Peaceful Princess, maybe a little bit of video game influence with that name, but regardless, it is a low chroma, bright holographic pinkish hue that symbolizes that digital perfection with its clean and clear impression. We have Summer by the Sea, a deep blue. It emerges to center our thoughts and support concentration in an overstimulating current of content. And then we have Seaside Vista, blue green for serenity, as the digital escapism among consumers are looking for this, ready to leap into a filtered mixed reality or fully digital space with hyperchroma hues that alter reality to be the most optimal and appealing. And then lastly, Gathering Moths, a restorative shade that can be used to evoke a sense of calm and tranquility And in contrast, it's a hue that we continue to blur the lines between digital and physical realms. Ultimately, borderless should be kind of the surmise for this palette. You will find that there is no regional color for this palette as it is the metaverse. The digital landscape is a mixed reality that knows no borders or limitations on imagination. However, we do want to hone in on one color from this palette specifically, which is Gathering Moss. So, for Gathering Moss, it is a direct evolution from Adam's Apple from Color Insights 2023 Uplift Story. So by 2024, consumers will be continuing to gravitate to fresh and impactful greens. What made Adam's Apple popular last year was its contemporary quality that easily appeals to younger markets, while Gathering Moss, with its slight hint of black and higher chromacity, we are maturing just a little bit. This shift conveys an appeal for all age demographics, bringing a sense of stability and practicality to its color usage, whether that be apparel, products, or interior spaces. It'll be interesting to observe how this color evolves for 2025, or if we see it continue down the line or divert entirely onto a new path. So, next we have our second color story. Consumers have found themselves circling crisis after crisis over the years, and seemingly this endless loop has no clear exit strategy. So, by 2024, many regions of the world will seek to embrace this for the better, whether that be in Europe with climate initiatives or Latin America, where consumers are crying out in declaration and reminder that we are life. The cycle in which we are struggling in may be full of negativity and loss, but most importantly, it is one of life. This profound trend reflects a collective realization that our current path is unstable, compelling us to seek alternative approaches to combat fear and investigate transformative change. So, the three alternative approaches Color Insight suggests as signalers for circularity are as follows: prioritize livability, low impact, and reprising the past. So, this color story is about bringing in nature. The initiatives are about driving creation of dense native forests in urban areas, promoting innovative and sustainable solutions, reevaluating rewilding and cooling benefits. This transformation is reshaping communities and cities with nature at its core. While these changes take time, visible shifts towards sustainability will commence in 2024, following trends discussed by forecasters over the past decades. The low impact innovations play a vital role in supporting the success of prioritizing livability. So, organizations can contribute to circularity by designing products that eliminate waste and pollution, leveraging available resources for real change. So, legislative changes impact various aspects of businesses, emphasizing the importance of compliance and the positioning of organizations as sustainable leaders. So, repraising the past involves this reevaluation of the craft and practices that are sustainable for resource utilization. Creating innovative solutions for brands are responding to consumer interests in mending and refurbishment. So, extending a product's lifespan through repair is very key to this. The influence of that nostalgia can be seen in furniture, lighting designs, as well as blending historical and cultural references for a modern approach to the past. And so now, with all of this in mind, we must ask ourselves, what colors will support this trend? The colors within circularity encourage brands to start and act as if circularity is already a reality and operate accordingly. So, look across the supply chain and design a life cycle for opportunities to improve the recyclability of products, recognize that circular strategies are not the silver bullet to help maintain current overconsumption habits. Here we see rather the life cycle like colors, invoking imagery of wintry blue greens, spring pastels, summer brights, and then the rich autumnal reds. So, on that note, the first color in this palette is Berkshire, an intense medium chroma leafy green, inspiring a deep revitalization. It exudes that environmental awareness and promises restoration, life, health, balance, and growth, of course. Second, we have Good Morning Sunshine, a clear buttery yellow with low chromacity, and it is added warmth with a touch of red. Good Morning Sunshine is that optimism and renewal that we're all looking for. Orange Frap is a warm, saturated orange. This color is rich with cultural heritage, representing divinity, the symbol of power, and even regeneration. And then lastly, with Strawberry Hills, a rich red with a hint of blue, representing our history and giving strength to our future. It also brings depth and richness to this palette. So, on that note, we can move forward to the regional colors that make up this palette, starting with Berkshire. So in 2023, the region was celebrating. We had North Atlantic blue, this deep, very saturated blue color for Latin America. And now Latin America is being urged to consider sustainable practices and the revitalization and restoration of its natural forests. So, aligning with the natural environment, consumers are looking at outdoors to bring balance and respite to everyday life. There is an undeniable emphasis on planning for a future with a focus on challenge of reversing the Amazon's deforestation and protecting indigenous rights. The shade of green connects to protecting areas of ecological value, embracing carbon capture, reforestation, and into the new year, we would like to evolve from that deep jewel tone of 2023 and bring us into Berkshire, which is rich, chromatic color and aligns with consumers' changing perception of nature. So consider the protection and care of life for all, keeping the planet and our homes biodiverse and healthy. So here we have some examples of Berkshire and where we will see it. So rewild your space with Berkshire. Discover this unique jewel green in homes and elements such as decor, glass, tablewares, textiles, even, and of course, appliances. That little steamer is quite interesting as far as an alarm clock. Moving forward, so for wall coverings, we're seeing this love cycling up being popular with this color, featuring products and motifs with antique or heritage qualities, breathing new life and personality into spaces with a brilliant coat of paint. Appeal to consumers' DIY lifestyles with hacks to elevate current home decor. Berkshire will be excellent choice for the ready-made or sample size paints. Designers in Latin America are selecting this specific color to heighten the sense of nature within interiors and echo grandeur from the last year's North Atlantic blue, which was the key region. Second key color from the Circularity collection is North America's Strawberry Hills. So Strawberry Hills urges North America to balance luxury with raw, earthy edge, elevating 2023's Memoir Gold, where consumers were seeking out simpler times of elegance in North America. Strawberry Hills is inspired by consumers' increasing value of sustainability over newness, which includes resale culture and the products with long-term appeal. So this color communicates authenticity, quiet luxury, and promotes the return of classic design. With this rich hue in commercial settings, it's kind of an alternative to bright red. While with residential spaces, Strawberry Hills is a perfect multi generational color, found in textiles, leathers, and as a warm and welcoming touch. If questing for a seasonless hue for your next paint project, Strawberry Hills would be our recommendation, as it is an excellent choice to carry a space through spring, summer, fall, and especially winter. Here are some of those examples. So, speaking of its seasonless quality, we have high heat of summer to the deep chill of winter. Strawberry Hills can be found elevating and maturing a space, taking youthful colors like yellows or oranges seen in the lounge chair and providing that much needed grounding element. Much needed grounding element. And this red will be often paired with high gloss finishes or metals to provide that elevated feel of sophistication expected within North America's market. So, our last color story today is I'm Out. It is a declaration of stepping away from conventional norms, breaking free from the confines of conformity, and embracing individuality. This transformative work style challenges the traditional notions of success and redefines the parameters of professional fulfillment. This story reverberates significantly a desire for personal growth and self expression in the face of a rapidly changing world. The three alternative approaches to color insights has as signalers for I'm Out are as follows: soft and strong, boundless, and unleashing within. This color story recognizes the fear and uncertainty felt by consumers, but by 2024, we're welcoming this profound shift taking place. This change is a celebration of individuals stepping into their power with grace and strength. The soft and strong trend embodies this notion that true power lies not in brute force, but in the ability to navigate the world with compassion, resilience, and unwavering resolve. It celebrates the merging of traditionally feminine qualities with a profound sense of inner strength, challenging societal norms and redefining what it means to be powerful. Boundless supports the stepping away from conventional norms, breaking free of those conformity chains, and embracing individuality. This transformative work style challenges the traditional notions of success, redefining those parameters of a professional fulfillment, while unleashing within compels us to question our own fears and limitations. So, what can we do to empower ourselves and others? How can we embrace transformation and harness our inner strength? By reflecting on these thought provoking questions, we can unlock the potential to open ourselves and create a world where fear is conquered and empowerment reigns supreme. So, the empowerment and transformation are driving forces behind these trends, uniting continents and breaking down barriers. So, with all of this in mind, what do you think the colors will be to support this trend? The colors within I'm Out lets us embark on this transformative journey, supporting one another as we unleash the power within. Together, we can reshape a fearless society that embraces empowerment, transformation, and paves the way to a future where every individual can rise to their fullest potential. So, on that note, the first color in this palette is industrial steel, a low chroma cool gray. Industrial steel is a color that embodies strength and stability. Little Regina is a dusty pink. The color is inspired by how society perceives pink as delicate and feminine, yet there is so much strength and passion in this hue due to its red roots. Brown Derby, a low chroma brown. Brown Derby represents self indulgence and full satisfaction. It is a sophisticated brown and a great choice for those looking for a classic option that isn't gray, much to the tone of what we experienced with 2023's Earth Henna, having an alternative color that still had warmth and life to it aside from gray. And lastly, we have Beach Day, a desaturated, low chroma hue to provide a much needed sense of calm. Transformation need not happen in an instant. Beach Day reminds us that we can take it slow and make our own pace with the future. So within this palette, we have three key regional colors for 2024: Industrial Steel, Little Regina, and Beach Day. So to start, we will look at Industrial Steel. So industrial steel is the key color for Africa, urging us to honor the lived experience of consumers, following the principle of nothing about us without us. People with undeserved needs know that they need and how they want it sold to them, elevating the level of luxury and sophistication as younger professionals seek to establish a new foundation for the future. Industrial steel is a dynamic color that can create captivating settings. It is familiar, dependable, but also futuristic and has a little bit of that outer worldly quality that we were talking about in mixed reality, influenced by digital design and AI, of course. For this reason, it will have an undeniable appeal at the time of great change. We expect this color to feel safe and relatable for consumers who are looking for that reassurance and stability. So here we see it used in everything from exteriors, parks and recreation, clothing, and even a little bit of um, makeup and personal products. So this tinted gray has a refined quality that is ideal for complementing both natural elements and neutral pastels, as well as the brights and mid-tone colors. Embrace this dusty quality with a matte or brushed or untreated finishes. Use it for designs that are rough yet refined, and referencing the tactility of this color's namesake material. Industrial steel will work well with wall paint coverings, and it can be used to add a little bit of warmth to a utilitarian furniture spaces within the contract of environments, acting as that dependable yet elegant neutral. And feel free to play with varying furnishes to highlight the versatility and trend seasonality of this color, using it for everything from kids to adults, furnishings, to make a more rustic looking earthenware and luxe materials. Next, we have Little Regina. So, a sweeter pastel will make a return to 2024, with the light and soft hue of Little Regina being key for Europe's market. Following on 2023's Country Garden, we will continue to utilize the optimistic value of these colors for Europe, shifting from a peachy orange to a dusty pink. This key color is gender inclusive pastel with a trend seasonal appeal, making it a near a neutral like shade. So it has a great youthful appeal for this color, as you can see in some of the decor item like the curvy mirror. It's a great option for consumer tech and home accessories. And we recommend using this shade to emulate warmth and softness in a home, using Little Regina as a tinted neutral for furniture, wall paint, or decorative accessories. The last key color within the I'm Out collection is Asia's Beach Day. So, as young consumers in Asia explore self expression and challenge the concepts of gender, this neutral color will have a broader and more fluid appeal, blurring the line between masculine and feminine. As such, Beach Day is a versatile and commercially dependable color that can span across demographics and seasons. So, here we have some examples from home and tech, as well as cars. The practicality of this color will work easily within the home when it comes to masonry, stoneware, or even ceramics. Consumers will seek a soft but tough feel in this color, and we will see a gradient finishes with interesting glazes. For consumer tech, Beach Day will work especially well for that minimalist aesthetic and matte finishes, which will come in this barely there neutral hue. So now that we have seen and discussed all of the color stories within the collection and the themes associated with them, do you guys have any firmer guesses for what the color of the year will be? I would love to see you guys engage in the chat with your guesses. So maybe you'll think Beach Day will surprise us as a color of the year and a key color for Asia. Do you think that there's maybe enough purple in this palette? Are we missing a color? Is that the reason why it should be a color of the year? Perhaps something like a lavender or a lilac. Feel free to shout out in the chat or, just encourage your favorite color as the color of the year again. And I just wanted to say, while people type in the chat, thank you to everyone who shared their thoughts and came and participated in our presentation or just observed. I'll give you guys a few minutes just to see if we get some guesses. So thank you, everyone. Oh, the last one right at the bottom. So we're saying Little Regina. I will hover over it. Little Regina, this dusty pink hue would be very interesting as a color of the year. So we've got a guess. Thank you very much, Charles. If there's anyone else brave enough to contribute, I would appreciate it, but no worries. So I'm sure we will see all of these colors, whether they're your favorites or ones that people have suggested in some way next year. But it is with great pleasure and excitement that I announce Color Insights Color of the Year to be drumroll, and the color of the year will be romantic blue. And we have a little video just to give the vibe. So what do we say after that video? Do we feel a little more relaxed, serene? So attract attention via intriguing blue hue with romantic blue. It is a soft mid-tone blue that balances modern heritage influences and is reminiscent of open skies. Romantic blue will dominate 2024 as consumers seek themes of stability, slowed down lifestyles, and finding balance, whether that is in real life or digitally. So this color can also take on a surreal and escapist quality, like seen in the previous slide with that hypnotic video. This hue will be used as a means to make observers feel like they were transported to another world. Whether that place is known or otherworldly is entirely up to you. So here we have some examples of where we will see romantic blue used. So whether that's home decor, in bedrooms to provide that stabilization and sense of calm, bathrooms, textiles, even in tile. And then we have moving to this balancing mid-tone levels of blue. Romantic blue will appeal to all ages and demographics, bringing that sense of stability, practicality to textiles, products, and spaces. We recommend using romantic blue for its minimalistic aesthetic and functionality. This color is also ideal for packaging, interior paints, furniture, and home tech. Here we have a little bit more of the quirky mixed reality like settings in which this color is used. So embrace romantic blue's relaxed feel to update casual and lounge settings. This is a fresh and directional shade, comes for home accessories, as you can see in these photos here. Everything from tableware, desk accessories, or decor. And notice how futuristic and fun this all feels when applied to interior spaces, especially with true hue for paints. So here, as we approach the end of the presentation, once again, I wanted to remind you all of the full 2024 palette. 2024 has a large focus on cool and warm colors with a mix of natural and digital inspired hues that provide a little bit of everything. So hopefully you're all ready for the new year and what it throws our way. And here we have a whole summary of our last few years with Color Insights and our predictions. So everything from our 2021 Color of the Year all the way to next year. So one of the many services provided by Color Insights is trend forecasting, of course, and we help outline the pathway of trends and their directions for those interested. If you're looking for forecasting with your team as a goal, we can assist you by providing workshops designed to foster and encourage color confidence. And lastly, I just would like to conclude our presentation with a thank you to you all. If you have any additional questions or would like to learn about Color Insights memberships, please send us an email at colorinsights@lorama.com. Thank you so much to everyone who attended today. For whichever time zone you are in, have a great rest of your day or night.